Hello, I'm LuNEJuNE, and in today's video, I'll be talking about the top 5 decks to use for grinding in PvP in Season Festival. Remember, this is all from my experience and from some suggestions from others, of course. But with only around a week remaining in the season, I'm going to show you the top 5 best decks for PvP so that you can get a massive boost of trophies in the last few days remaining. So buckle up your dice belts and let's get into it. On the number 5 spot, we have Flameflow Silence, also known as... let's not talk about that. Anyway, this deck is pretty funny. It's a variant of the Flameflow family, and this deck isn't that great. Well then, what do you mean, LuNEJuNE? This is top 5 best PvP decks, but if it's not great, why is it on this list? Well, this is good for decks that are currently in the meta, you see. Flameflow Royal is obviously better in terms of RNG wise and gameplay wise, but this Silence version just fits the current meta. This Silence dice, which is considered one of the worst dice in the game, can actually counter the big boys like Nuke and Combo. By silencing opponent's dice, you can prevent it from being activated or from even merging on that tile for around 10 seconds. This, with the help from Flow, can actually give enough time for the mobs to push right through the end gate, gaining you trophies. However, this is kinda weird on how to play, and if you guys want it, I can experiment a bit more on the deck to actually make a video on it, so stay tuned. Telephone Flow comes next, and this is a combo killer. Yes, you heard me right, it breaks combos down to its knees. Teleport mobs with the speed boost from Flow can kill combo within the first 2 waves. If the combo user doesn't have a 3-pip or more scope next to some combos, then they are doomed. However, if they manage to get a 3-pip or more scope, then you kinda need to press the surrender button. But if you manage to get a bunch of teleport ready to be released, then it's pretty easy to make a combo user cry. However, like pretty much any deck, this deck also has its own counter. A 4-pip Lunar next to a 3-pip Solar can pretty much shut down this deck completely. The splash damage is way too hot for the mobs to push through. Still a solid option with a PvP matchmaking filled with combo decks. Solo Lunar Time is next, and it's pretty simple. Solar for the damage, Lunar for the supporter of Solar, and finally Time for the finisher. Time is very annoying to face against, especially late game. Since your main DPS is Solo Lunar, you can survive for a pretty long time. And since Time dice is also a passive offensive dice, you can keep harassing your opponents while trying to survive on your own. It's like a passive to the deck. This can counter Typhoon decks and other Solo Lunar variants, and sometimes even Hellfoon, though that deck uses Nuke to kinda do all the work. For heavy hitters like Combo, this won't do much to the deck, since combo dice deals damage like a truck, so it won't even matter. Good choice if you're looking to play Solo Lunar, but you also want to be annoying. Scopo is currently everywhere, and I couldn't help but put it on the list. Thanks to the crit bonus this season, Scopo's main growth dice, which is Summoner, got an increase of 7% chance to crit. This means the overall damage of the deck got increased, and oh boy, you can one-shot bosses just that easy. But a downside to this is that you need some kind of understanding of the deck, and also you need a good combo class. Without a class 9 or 10 combo minimum, you won't be doing much performance wise. However, I made a ton of Scopo videos, so you can watch them for some guidance. Also, we'll be making a Scopo guide in the future, so stay tuned. Anyway, this deck can easily get to wave 15 with no issues, and even can get to Berserk waves, which is wave 20. But once again, can get countered by Silence and Teleport very early on. This deck is generally very fun to play, and I recommend trying this deck since it's very easy and entertaining. I don't think I need to explain much on this, but Hellfoon Nuke is number 1. This deck just doesn't die. Look, the 3 core dice in this deck got a balance change in the recent update, but that barely changed the effectiveness of this deck. In fact, some people say it's better now that Typhoon can shoot longer periods of time. Nuke and Hell got nerfed and everyone thought it was going to the graves. However, Typhoon stayed, and this deck is still very efficient at Nuke class 11. Currently, I don't see a big counter to this deck other than Silence Dice and Slime Boss. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and give this video a like and a sub to the channel if you want to see more. Also, this is all my opinion, so if something is conflicting with your thoughts, just leave it in the comment section down below.